edge of the pool, his member out, right hand working hard. "Help me!" Kimberly yelled, struggling desperately before vanishing under the water for the second time. The man continued to go about his business, climaxing over the girl's head as she surfaced for a final time. "You're crazy!" she screamed, before going down for the third time. And after that, everything went black.
One year later.
Madison Castelli did not particularly enjoy covering Hollywood stories. Lifestyles of the rich and decadent was not her thing, which is exactly why her editor, Victor Simons, had insisted she was the right person for the assignment. "You're not into all that Hollywood bullshit," he'd said. "You don't want anything from the so-called power elite, which makes you the perfect journalist to get me the real inside story on Mr. Superpower, Freddie Leon. Besides, you're beautiful, so he'll pay attention." "Ha!" Madison thought ruefully as she boarded an American Airlines flight to L.A. "I'm so beautiful that 3 months ago David, my live-in love of 2 years, went out for a pack of cigarettes and never came back. What he did do was leave her a cowardly note all about how he couldn't deal with commitment and would never be able to make her happy. 5 weeks later, she'd found out he'd married his childhood sweetheart, a vapid blonde with huge boobs and a serious overbite. So much for avoiding commitment. Madison was 29 years old and extremely attractive, although she played her good looks down by wearing functional clothes and barely any makeup. But nothing could disguise her almond-shaped eyes, sharply defined cheekbones, seductive lips, smooth olive skin, and black unruly hair she usually wore pulled back in a severe ponytail. Not to mention her lithe 5'8" body, with full breasts, narrow waist, and long dancer's legs. Madison did not consider herself beautiful. Looks-wise, she took after her father, Michael, the best-looking 58-year-old in Connecticut. She had also inherited his steely determination and undeniable charm, 2 admirable qualities that had not hindered her rise to success as a well-respected writer of revealing profiles of the rich, notorious, and powerful. Madison loved what she did, going for the right angle, discovering the hidden secrets of people in the public eye. Politicians and super-rich business tycoons were her favorite interviews. Movie stars, sports personalities, and Hollywood moguls were low on her list. She did not regard herself as a killer, although she did write with searing honesty, sometimes upsetting the people she wrote about. Settling into her first-class window seat, Madison glanced around the cabin, spotting Bo Deacon, a well-known TV host with an equally well-known drug habit. Bo did not look well. Puffy-faced and slack-jawed, he still managed to come to life when the cameras rolled on his popular late-night talk show. Madison hoped that the seat next to her would remain vacant, but it was not to be. At the last moment, a breathy, busty blonde in a micro-black leather dress was escorted aboard by 2 starstruck airline reps who practically carried her to her seat. Madison recognized the girl as Sally T. Turner, the current darling of the tabloids. Sally was the star of Teach, a half-hour weekly TV sitcom in which she played a comely swimming teacher who visited a different glamorous mansion every week, causing havoc and saving lives, all the while dressed in a teeny one-piece black rubber swimsuit which only served to enhance her huge breasts, 20-inch waist, and endless legs. "Wow!" Sally exclaimed, collapsing into her seat and fluffing out her mane of blonde curls. "I just made it!" Madison buried her head in Newsweek. The last thing she needed was a conversation with this airhead. Shortly after that, the big plane began taxiing down the runway. Without warning, Sally suddenly clutched Madison's arm. "I hate flying," Sally squeaked, big blue eyes blinking rapidly. "I mean, it's not exactly flying I hate, more like crashing." Carefully, Madison pried the girl's fingers off her arm. "Just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and slowly count to 100. she advised.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.